All right. Hi, everyone. This is Fei Wu. I'm the producer of Career AMA. I'm here with my two favorite mentors, Michael and Mark. We're going to kick off January's recording with your questions. I really look forward to it. If you have any questions, please remember to submit them to us at michaelleckie.com/ask.
Great. So here's a question that came in. I just watched your video on what to do when you don't land that dream job. I was tapped on the shoulder by a few managers to apply for a higher level position. I did. I felt quite qualified for it and was fast-tracked to the interview process. The main person that was interviewing me is my manager. He's a principal. I'm a manager and wanted the senior level manager position. So he scheduled only a few 5-minute calls for me. I never really had a chance to interview as the calls were super short and I wasn't able to sell myself. Eventually, he said I was no longer in the running, still a very valuable member of the team. I roll, it says in brackets here. And that was that. Should I ask what I could have done better? I feel like I had so little time for me and I hate to ask for more time. So, Michael, there's an interesting end to this. What happened?
There is. Well, I actually, we hadn't quite gotten to her question in the last session we did, so I responded in an email, and we ended up having a conversation. Ended up doing actually a little bit of live coaching, a couple of calls with this individual, who, and I won't tell you what company they're working for, but she said, I'm not going to tell you the company, but they might rhyme with like Glamazon. No, it wasn't Amazon. That's the way she did it, and it made me laugh. But she told me about the situation, and she is a contractor, has been working with them for a while, very well regarded, but she went through the situation where she didn't feel like she really got the time of day in the process. And so what we talked about was, well, what did happen? Who was the person that got the job? She said, well, it was another person that was there already full-time. Actually, I really like them. They're great. Things are going good. But still, I want the opportunity. I really started working as a contractor because I want to work my way into it full-time with them. So we had a couple of points of the dialogue. And one was that, well, she needed to express her needs, but also in a way that met their needs. So just saying, hey, I took this because I want to be full-time because of all the things it does for me, might not be a great selling point. What was the selling points for them? And then we also talked about simply just hiding in plain sight and asking for what you want. She ended up having a conversation with her new manager saying, look, I'm really happy working with you and it's great, but this was my interest and I just want to know what happened. Is there something I'm missing? Can you guide me? Can you coach me? So she did the smart thing and she made this person now someone who would actually coach and help her. At least she asked for that. And they said, absolutely. And she said, and I would love it if you could find out or if you could make a way for me to talk to the hiring manager above us that didn't give me the job so I could find out what they think as well. And they said, absolutely, we can do that. And the manager was pleased to have the conversation. And when it came right down to it, at that point, they had been told to prioritize an internal hire for this next one for whatever reason. But she expressed her interest in a really great way. She expressed it from a perspective of what they might want and why it might be valuable for them. And she showed them that she was not unhappy, but she was willing to learn and grow and get better and be the kind of person that they would want to have in their employ. The long shot is she hasn't gotten the full-time job yet, but they've told her, no, we think you're great for a full-time job, and absolutely, we're going to put you at the top of the list for when that opens up, and we think that'll happen. So it was a good story with a happy ending, but it just goes to show you that if you go ahead and try and get people to help you. Don't make them feel defensive. Just say, I'm okay with it all. I just want your help. Help me get better. They will help you get better and make your problem their problem. So she's pretty happy with where things turned out. The job is going well as it is, and she feels pretty confident she's going to get the full-time employment opportunity that she wants in the future. So that was the happy ending to our story.
Beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to add nothing to that, Michael Leckie, because I would potentially mess up what is a brilliant, fulsome, wholesome ending to that. So just to say to everybody, if you've got questions about your career or whatever stage it's at, get them to us. We'll do our best to answer them.